Alrighty, hey everybody, this is Cycopather, and this is Let's Play Paper Mario part number 30, and I know it's been a while since I posted, but anyway, today I have a very special guest with me today. I have, the world record holder for fastest time completing Earthbound. Today I have with me of Team Mountain Gaming, Chris Corsi.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Alright guys, so today obviously today's post-commentary because, not able to get it, you know, it'd be difficult. Anyway, technical stuff. Long story, cloud computing, complicated words. But, so, as most of you will probably see by now, this video is 28, it's over 28 minutes, because recently, I tweeted it, that I am now able to make videos longer than 15 minutes, because I've never broken any copyright rules on YouTube.
Congratulations.
And, yes. it's a nice thing to have, and, it's gonna make, finishing this LP a lot easier, because when I started, the limit was 10 minutes, and they made it 15, and yeah. But, yeah, I think, yeah.
Alright, so you just entered into the lava cave, right?
Yes, we've just entered the, Lava Island volcano, and right there, if you go there, there is a, power block. If you take out Cooper here, and you can, use his ability there to get the power block, which will come in handy in certain parts of this cave, or volcano.
Pretty slick.
Yes, very nice. I have the hat, yeah, these are my badges. Zap Tap is always nice to have, as most of my viewers know that I am a big fan of the Zap Tap badge.
And what do the badges do for you?
Now, for anyone that doesn't know, the different badges have, you use badge points, BP, to equip a certain amount of badges. Like, if you the more badge points you have, the more badges you can equip.
Okay.
So, some of the badges I have right now, one I'm using right now actually is the Spike Shield, which normally in the game you're not allowed to jump on enemies that have spike, like tops or whatever, because that would, you know, hurt Mario's foot and does damage to you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes that regular sense. But the Spike Shield allows you to jump on enemies with spiked shells and such. So it makes it makes the game a lot easier. And then can't go back over there as I thought I could, but I cannot. And then another badge that I have is one of my personal favorites is the Zap Tap badge, which I usually like to have equipped. For any that don't know, the Zap Tap is pretty much like the item, another item in this game, which is called the Volt Shroom, which makes Mario in the electric state, which, if any enemy touches him, it does 1 damage to them. Which is nice to have, because it makes a lot of enemies in this game a lot easier, because some people, like, a certain mini-boss, or I guess you call it a mini-boss, I'll be getting to later, in Toad Town, makes stuff like that a lot easier, but... Anyways, Chris, why don't you tell my viewers about yourself?
Alright, well, I am 23 years of age, and actually will be 24 shortly in February. As Psycho said, I am the world record holder in Earthbound for fast completion on twingalaxies.com. You can check it out there.
I'll put a link in the description.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, you can add it there. Also, I'm a part of Team Mountain Gaming. We started that pretty recently. We did our first marathon back in November, and it's a group of, it's my brother, me, and then our best friend, and we actually started our group kind of a while back. We never really did any videos or anything, though. We started that recently, just thought about it, and said, what the heck, why not do some marathons? We always enjoy watching them, and we thought we could do it too. So, we go, the whole thing is we go up to the mountains, to the Poconos every year, and it kind of became a tradition, and basically it's usually about a week, we just kind of chill in a mountain house. We have a friend of the family who owns one, so they let us use it, and we just chill in the mountain house, play video games, and, you know, just really relax and stuff. And one year, for some reason, we just thought of Team Mountain Gaming. I think it was when we were going for world records, and we thought of Team Mountain Gaming, and that's when we started. And yeah, that's really it, you know. And so
their first marathon was 40-hour Mega Man marathon. And how much money did you guys raise with that?
It ended up being $285. We ended up raising, so not too shabby.
Yeah, decent. $285 for Child's Play Charity, the unofficial gamers charity, which gives toys and games to kids in hospitals that are bored doing nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
As some may know, I actually did my own marathon with some of my friends who, we did the Super Smash 1000 Brawl Super Smash Bros. Marathon, and that was interesting. It took us 25 hours. We raised about $200, roughly.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was
Not bad.
it was not bad for a first marathon. And Chris, I know your next marathon, your Kirby's Dream Marathon, starts on January 7th.
Yes, it does.
Yes, and you'll be playing some games, for example?
Yeah, we're going to be playing Kirby, I think the technically first Kirby game, I think it was Kirby's Dream Land 1 for the Game Boy. So I believe we'll be playing that first, and we're going to try to do it, I think, in order of how the games are actually supposed to be played. But we have Kirby's Dream Land 1, 2, 3, Kirby's Adventure for the NES, Kirby's Block Ball, Kirby's Pinball Land, Kirby's Avalanche. So we have, his key, and of course Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yes, exactly. So we have, his good platforming ones, the classics, and then we also have some puzzle games and stuff like that to really give a little twist to it as well.
Yeah, I heard that you'll be trying to take back the record for Kirby's Pinball Land.
Yeah, we're hoping, because Matt was actually the original record holder in that, and somebody took it from him, so we were thinking of trying to do that live. We still got to talk to Twin Galaxies about it and make sure that we can do it. But I don't see why not, as long as we're playing it live and they're just keeping an eye on it,
I think it might be smart to maybe record the stream for that certain part, just to make sure
that's
new evidence of the score and such.
Definitely, we're going to try to do that, and that was my bad. Last time I completely forgot to actually record our Mega Man stream, so we were a little upset about that, but I'll remember this time.
Yeah. Anyways, right there, we just received the Super Hammer, which allows us to break those types of blocks, those big, shiny, pink ones. And it will increase our attack in battle by a certain extent, but I can't remember right now. If you go down here, should we go back up? Yeah, can we actually, wait? Yeah. I tried to go back up here, just because I know this. I tried to go back up and realized that where I was going was not going to get me anywhere. So, we're going to go back down here, and actually in this room, down the stairs over here, we can now break this block with our new hammer, and go into here, and in here if you use parkour to get across this gap with lava. There's a treasure chest up there, which holds a badge in it. Now, I believe I'm not actually going to be keeping this badge, and you can't actually dispose of badges in this game because they don't actually keep any with storage or anything, but I think they'll see why I'm going to be losing this badge momentarily, because, let me just say that this battle doesn't go very well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mario takes a turn for the worst.
Yeah. I think, I don't believe, this might be the first step of the series, I don't remember. I think I die at least once or twice in this episode, because seeing that it's 28 minutes, so... the longer the time, the more the fail, so...
Well, this game's not really that easy either, I've never played it personally, but I have seen a good amount of it. They're not simple games, so...
It's known to be, not very hard, but it's known to be relatively easy.
Right.
I've played the game, I've beaten the game many a time, and there's still some challenges in there, and there's still parts that I'll find to be hard, but...
Yeah.
It's, you were saying?
Yeah, the thing about RPGs that's tough is, it doesn't always go the same way. Every time you play it, it's different. So
yeah, you're not going to be the same level every single part.
Exactly.
It's it's one of those things. Though I actually recently got a new copy because my old copy was gone somewhere, of the second game of the series, Paper Mario. Well, technically, I guess you could say it's the third, because if you count Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo, but. I believe in Japan this is called, Paper Mario is called Super Mario RPG 2.
Oh, is it really?
I believe it is. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. And then, here's my game over.
Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Poor Mario.
Yeah.
That was your third save file.
I believe I had one, I think it might be my sister that was playing, and then the other is just one I was playing for, no wait, I have one for my streaming that I do occasionally,
Oh, okay.
I went streaming a little while ago, and because I was bored one night, and I had some Chinese food, and I was just streaming Pick Mario, and I got to about got like the first 2 chapters done. It's nice. It's nice to record live though, because there's obviously I have to redo all this stuff again. We're gonna get the superhero hammer again, so a little bit repetitive, but and I found it. It gets a little bit repetitive here because I'm just doing the same thing I did over again, but. You can call that poor editing, whatever you want to call it. I figured, you know, I didn't want to do as much editing work with this as I usually do because I'm allowed to make videos longer than 15 minutes now. And I figured, you know, what the heck? Because
why not?
Yeah, I mean,
might as well.
Yeah. But I will be going back to better editing in the future. But for now, it's my first video longer than 15, so it's nice to have.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a nice little grant from YouTube. It's, you know, it's as long as they're not breaking any rules here, it's good.
Yeah, how long does it take before they extend the amount of time you could use?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I've had my account for a while now. Actually, I've had it. I don't know. I think they just judge depending on like. I mean, if you haven't gotten the grant yet, you probably should sooner or later. I don't know if you've gotten any copyright claims from Ape or Shigesato Itoi, but for your Earthbound Team Mountain Museum video or anything, but. If you don't get any copyright, like if your video's there for a while or something like that, I think I ran into these guys, just really want to fight them. As long as you don't break any rules, you should get the message sooner or later. I mean, I've had my account for a while now, so. And then there's the super hammer again, and right the clock again. We're not gonna go back and get the. I think I showed here for the sake of. I went back into the room, but we're not going to go get that badge again because it's just a hassle, and I don't have to worry about dying again. Even though I probably will die sooner or later in this video. Seeing that we get the entire volcano done.
Optimism.
Yeah.
I like his spin move he's got.
Yeah, it's, I actually got a badge in the game. There's a badge shop, and originally I believe in the game, there's 3 types of spins you can get. There's a regular spin, which you are equipped with in the beginning of the game, that I guess it's just for speedrunners, I guess. It's just to make the game progress a little faster. Here I try to drop the bomb, quote unquote. That's kind of one of my unofficial catchphrases. This guy, because if you do that, you can get a first strike before the battle. Even though it didn't do anything to him. It's always a good advantage to have that because if you use the bomb attack, you usually use FP, which is kind of like to compare with Earthbound, it's kind of like PSI points.
Right.
It's like, you know, if you use that to use special moves like bomb and like special jump techniques and such.
Gotcha.
And so it's better to have that because with if you use the bomb move, you don't actually use FP to do that.
Okay.
So
it still does damage and everything to them.
Still does damage and everything, so.
Sweet.
It's the same thing as if you actually did it with the FP, but it's just a lot easier and it's nicer to have. There's a demonstration of the Zap Tap there. If any enemy comes in physical contact with you when you have the Zap Tap equipped, they get harmed. They lose 1 HP. So it's nice to have. I think the Zap Tap has defeated 2 bosses so far in all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
it's
nice.
The final blow. It's always it's funny to have that happen. You know, you never know when that 1 HP, with that 1 damage will do it for you.
Yeah, well, especially in this game because I know like the health's really, you know, it's low. You don't do a lot of damage and all that kind of stuff. It's all
like it's not like 100 HP per person. Like your attacks do like 50 attacks.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
It's like the average opponent will have like 10 HP. There's a badge in this game called the Peekaboo badge that shows you the enemy's HP. So like throughout the battle, you'll see like what their HP is currently, and like you'll know what their maximum HP is.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that yet. I probably will eventually because I think I have the start pieces for it now. I had a choice between that and the Zap Tap.
Okay.
And I went with Zap Tap just because I think that might, it gives me some sort of advantage. But I'll probably be picking up the Peekaboo badge maybe next time or something like that because it's gonna come in handy for bosses and such. I usually put it in the annotation for like a subtitle or something for how much HP a boss has. See, the spin can be very helpful there.
Oh, wow.
That spin thing is that giant rock is no threat for me with my spin.
Yeah, you cruised along there.
But usually I have a subtitle going in with what the boss's HP is. I don't think I put in a subtitle for the boss of this dungeon, I guess you call it, and I'll put it in an annotation though when I publish the video on YouTube. Yeah, whenever I'm lazy to do that sort of stuff, I throw in an annotation. So that's a little last-minute edit thing you can do there.
Yeah, no, that's sweet.
It's a nice thing to have. I mean, YouTube has a little bit of editing you can do, but like well, it's not really complicated, but it's just a little annoying to work with. I just prefer my editing software that came with my Dazzle DVC 100.
Is that what you use, Pinnacle?
I use Pinnacle Studios 8 HD 14.
That's exactly what I use too.
Yeah,
I like it. It works well.
It works well. I mean, it's a little bit beginner. I mean, most people use like Sony Vegas or something, but like I heard it's like not as user friendly, stuff like that. There's nothing in there. I don't think. But programs like Sony Vegas and such aren't as user friendly as like Pinnacle Studios or iMovie or something. But I know iMovie can be very professional, but it's also very user-friendly. Like, you can range from, like, making something very professional on it to just making a quick webcam video for video response.
Right. That's why I was a little upset when my my last video, my Earthbound video, how the voice got out of sync. I don't know what happened there I don't know if it was when I actually converted it to an AVI file or what, but something went wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I've had videos in the past that have been a bit, the audio's been a bit out of sync. It's usually easier to, have the audio be, you can't go up there for a second. There's block here, I was thinking about fast forwarding this part, but, basically what you have to do is you just push the block to the end over there, like, it takes a whole half a minute, and you just push it over there and get up on there, and see, as you can see here, you're just pushing the block.
Nice.
But I think, like, in, like, some of my first videos with live commentary, when I did that, what happened was exactly, like, it kind of looked like I knew what they were going to say, like, the dialogue, before it actually came up.
Right.
The audio was a little, like, out of sync. So,
yeah.
I show some of my friends my videos sometimes, and they're like, how do you know what they're going to say? See, like, with that, I can just say, oh, I played that game that many times, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's an excuse for that, but obviously, once again, the spin here will help you out. And then Colorado gets knocked over by the big spike ball.
You got crushed.
Yeah. Very meal, boy. But Colorado, for all those who don't know, he is a explorer, a very, very unintelligent explorer here. And yeah. So, Colorado is going to go that way for the treasure, and even though it is not actually over there. I am going to fight the boss here. I'm going to take this, and down here is the boss, actually, but it probably was not smart of me to not go over there where Colorado is going, because where Colorado is, there's no treasure, but there is 2 blocks, one that gives you a super mushroom, and one that gives you which will replenish 10 HP, and one that will give you, a honey syrup that gives you, 10 FP, so... this spoilers, I guess. This battle right here is going to be, I'm going to lose this battle, just for all that know. The battle, I actually think I fought him 3 times. I think I only have this one time in. I think I cut out the other 2 fights. But this here is, our boss for the dungeon, I guess. And, just a quick note. Yeah, you made it, Mario. Man, I do weird. You guys, bad guys come to steal star spirits. Bad guys who steal star spirits get tough. We don't let that happen. No, we trap star spirit. We get this volcano. Volcano ours. Good deal. We make things hot for you. We beat you, Mario.
Making it hot.
Yeah.
Turn up the heat.
A little awkward. But so yes, so we're gonna fight him here. I used Mega Bomb to open up here. It does 7 damage to all 3 of them, which is a good amount of damage to start with. But just by jumping on after you've done that, you can take those guys out. The small ones will just fire those little things that will do 4 bits of damage for you, and then the big one will do that. I'll throw in an annotation about how much HP he has. Yeah, but that'll come up. I'm not sure what it is right now, but that's why they invented the Super Mario Wiki.
Yeah. The internet.
Yeah. It comes in handy very often.
Definitely.
For those that don't know what just happened, I just got 1 HP because I used the, I have a badge called the Happy Heart badge, which gradually gives Mario 1 HP. I don't think it's every turn, but I believe it just gradually gives him HP every 2 or so turns. But
Oh, okay, because I saw that happen and I was wondering why he is the happy
randomly.
point. Cool.
Oh yeah, it comes in handy. I mean, there's like neat little tricks in this game that you can follow upon and such. There's some, I mean, there's like any other RPG. This game has side quests, and side quests will come in handy with finding things and such. Though some can be annoying, like the all famous the mail side quest. There's like this long chain mail that goes from a ton of different people. I'll get more in detail when we come there in a future episode. I think that's way far from here, but like it's this long chain of mail where you go all over the world, pretty much, and deliver mail to people. But the overall reward for it is it's good. It's very it comes in handy for battles. So.
Now, can you like skip between cities, kind of like in Super Mario RPG, where you could just move around and then select where you want to go, or do you have to actually run through each area?
You actually do in this game. You actually have to run through from area to area.
Okay.
But the nice thing about this game is, though, usually this game has an underground in Toad Town, and underground usually what it has is it has certain things, like each chapter you usually get something new that allows you to do something different. Like in this chapter we got the new hammer, which allows us to break blocks that are that are pink. So in the underground there are pipes that lead to different towns all across the game. So like, instead of actually taking the time to travel there, you can use the pipe and get there quickly.
Gotcha.
Which comes in handy, but you know the game doesn't just let you get there automatically because you have to have certain requirements to get there. Now, you may think I just beat this guy, but
uh-oh. Final Fantasy style.
And he's back. In this part, the first time I fought him, I had no idea this is the first time I fought him, I have no idea what I'm doing here. But actually, in this part, he is very weak to water, so just suggestions for this fight. The newest partner that you received is Sushi in this area. I mentioned that, I can't remember. Sushi is a fish, obviously, and specializes in water attacks, so I would recommend using Sushi for this, because if you use a water attack or an ice attack or anything of that sort, and there's Colorado attempting to attack, so sorry, old chap, but I can't do it, because I'm a little lazy explorer. But if you use water, it temporarily actually paralyzes them, so they're not able to attack you, which will come in handy. So,
wow.
I actually have 2 items with me right now. If you see there, I have 2 snowman dolls in my inventory, and those are very good because they can destroy them. They pretty much paralyze all 3 of them in one hit because it's ice on all enemies. So it's a good thing to have. I mean, I didn't bring that intentionally. I did that kind of by accident. I'll admit that, but it's nice to have.
It definitely sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna. I mean, spoilers. I'm losing. I already said, but I'm gonna lose this battle. Yeah.
Now, where does it start you back when you do die?
Whenever you die, it starts you back at the last part you saved, and usually before every boss battle in this game, they usually have a heart block and a save block.
Okay.
Which usually, so like you can just, if you die, you can just try again, which is kind of staple in this series, that you're always gonna have a heart block and a save block. The only thing. I was playing the sequel recently, and there's my death there. I was playing the sequel to this game recently, and one second, I'll get to that in a second. Wait, yeah, whatever. In the sequel, the heart blocks and the inns you go to, there's inns in this game that you can go, the Toad houses, that you can go to heal up or whatever.
Okay.
And with that, you can. Several tries later. With that, oh yeah, here it is. This is a snowman doll. If you use this, it'll.
Nice.
Merry Christmas to all. But and that'll kill him. In the second game, the inns and the heart blocks you actually have to pay money to use, unlike this game, which I didn't very much like because I remember the first time I played the sequel there was this one boss that I got to. His name was Cortez. He's an evil pirate skull thing, and well, that's that then. Now for whatever. Colorado's going to go look for the treasure. There's a heart block right before his station or whatever, and I had no coins, and I was pretty much in an area that I couldn't escape, and I had about 5 health, so I couldn't fight this guy because I was completely invulnerable. So I ended up having to start a completely new file and pretty much play the game over again.
No way.
Yeah. But anyway, for beating him, we collect our next star spirit here. Or we free our next star spirit. And I'll just let you enjoy the epic scene.
Shiny.
Wait for it. End of chapter!
Woo!
Venturing deep into the steaming Mount Lava, Mario and his friends pluck the Lava Piranha and rescue the 5th star spirit's Mist Star from a fiery fate. But the treasure Colorado was looking for was not to be found. Where could it be? What's that? Something strange is going around here. And this is actually the only chapter in the game where you don't, after you're freeing the star spirit, you don't cut straight to Peach. You actually have to do something here. You actually have to escape the volcano. So Mist Star is telling us to go this way, so we're going to follow her and try to escape the volcano. If we go up here,
Colorado's just standing.
Yeah, just hanging around. Aha, treasure! He's looking for the treasure. This adventure's never done until the treasure is found. Ah, yes, of course. Perhaps the horrible fire monster was hiding it somewhere. Yes, that's it. I'll just run back and check. What's your scribbling, then? Probably nothing. Kids with fireworks, no doubt. No, that's better. And then... hot! So hot! And obviously the lava's building up here, so you can't escape and go look for the treasure. The treasure's still here. I just know it. This volcano is going to erupt any time now. It's far too dangerous to go back later. Now, on this wall here, there's a gigantic crack in the wall, which pretty much signifies that we're going to want to use bombette here and drop the bomb on the wall. So we're going to take off bombette here with my only partner at Super Ring. And drop the bomb, and and that will destroy the wall. Mario, hurry! The lava's getting higher. So we go in here, and we're gonna want to go up. Nope, nothing over there. So we're gonna go up the stairs here as the lava builds up. And Colorado's found the treasure. Oh, I knew it! At last, the treasure is right there. So close, can't resist. But the stars will risk my life for that treasure. And then Mist Star is just gonna grab and just, scoop the treasure. We gotta go. My treasure, no! And then we just barely escape. And lava flies over. And when it saw the treasure, we'll fly over there. And with that, I think that's gonna close it up for today. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video, everything in between. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Psycho, for having me very much.
No problem. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Alright.